Yes. It's the Raphael Dawkins with the Combat Radio. And today we're talking about Tyson Fury and his new training partner. Tyson Fury has brought in Jarrell into his training camp as a sparring partner to prepare for his appointment on April the 23rd with Dillian White. Okay, so I know some of you saying, well, isn't Jarrell Big Baby Miller banned? Well, yes, he is. But just in case you hadn't heard, Big Baby Miller can return in June after a 2-year suspension. But he's got a process to go through. He's got to keep returning clean tests. I think it's the Nevada State Athletic Commission, but we're gonna find out that through this article. Okay, so disgraced heavyweight has been serving a backdated 2-year suspension from December 2020. But Commissioner Anthony Marnell III has proposed that the American can become immediately eligible for a license from June the 17th. Okay. So Miller will, however, need to provide negative drug tests through a voluntary anti-doping association, VADA. Okay. So June the 17th, Miller could fight, it appears, so long as he keeps on returning negative drug tests. Miller said, I lost my wife, I lost my home, I lost my career. Now I'm in court fighting to be with my son. Okay, when he says he lost his wife, don't worry. She didn't expire, she didn't pass away, she just divorced him. He lost his wife, he lost his home, he lost his career, and he's teetering on losing his son. Okay. Financially, I'm required to pay legal fees. This is bigger than boxing. It means being there for my son, for my mother. Jarrell Big Baby Miller, in a rough place, in a tough spot. He blew something like, what was it, 7 million? He's supposed to be getting 7 million. After paying everybody and paying his taxes, he would have walked away 3.5 million. If you're living right, if you're living humbly, that can last you a lifetime, but he blew that away. Terrible mistake. What was it a mistake? Was it systematic abuse? It appears like it may have been systematic abuse. But anyway, we're going to talk about that more in the live show, the Boxing Talk with Raphie. Tonight, Wednesday, what's the date? Wednesday the 30th. Dang, get out of here, Dobie. Wednesday the 30th of May, around 9:30 p.m. UK time. Of course, some people, this may raise eyebrows. Tyson Fury sparring with Jarrell Miller, both of whom have a history of PED usage. It's going to be a talking point. But until then, leave your comments. Like, subscribe, comment, and of course, always share the content. Until then, it's Raphael Dawkins, it's the Combat Radio. It's the Tyson Fury sparring with Big Baby Jarrell Miller. And I'm out. Whoa, damn it, what the hell is going on? What is that, Yves Saint Laurent advert?
in the middle of Raphie's shizniks. Hold on. Totally and wholly inappropriate. She looks all right, though. Hold on. I don't know. You don't know these days with, the gender reassignment and all that kind of stuff. You don't know these days. Looks kind of androgynous, actually. We need to be careful. We need to be careful with them things. Okay. Well, let's start this thing properly. Let's start that properly. The Raphie was just doing some stuff in the background. And hold on, are we ready? Are we ready to start the thing properly? We just gave you the video to keep you occupied. But now we are ready to commence properly. Okay, let me see if I can line everything up. Let me see if I can line everything up properly. There's a lot of windows. Our windows open. Okay. So let's get rid of that. Let's bring this up. Let's deal with the matter properly. Okay, what else do I want to do? Oh, yeah. There is something else that I want to do. Let's do it now. Let's do that now. Okay. So what's it looking like? What's it looking like? Okay, we got step 1, step 2, step 3. Okay. Hey, it's not as easy as the Raphie makes it look. You know what I mean? There's a lot of press button. There's a lot of press button business going on backstage right about now. Okay. So that's good. We're in shape there. The music's right. And I think now we are ready to commence proper. Okay. So let's line this up proper. Proper dapper. Let's go.
Because as we know, there are known knowns. There are things we know. We also know there are known unknowns. That is to say, we know there's some things we do not know. But there are also unknown unknowns. The ones we don't know, we don't know.
Okay. Let's have a look. Let's drop that down. Let's get that right. Okay. Okay, we're ready to go. Testing. 1, 2, 3. First things first, let's have a little sound check. 3. First things first, let's have a little sound check. Hold on a second. Hold on. I don't like the levels. Drop that down. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's drop that down. Okay. I think that's acceptable to me. Let's bring the beats back. Let me check my levels. Let's make sure the levels are right, correct, appropriate. Okay. That seems appropriate. That seems good. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. I'm good in the cans. Damn, it's been hectic up here in Dawkins Towers. It's been hectic up in here in Dawkins Towers. You know, I always pride myself on getting the product to market. And that we appear to have done. Okay. Okay, it's hectic as a up in here. All right, but we're gonna get this thing done. Okay. First and foremost, where are we gonna start? Let's bring this thing up. Let's get rid of some of these unnecessary windows. What's that one there? Okay. That's good. What is that? Why is it so dark? Okay, let's share this. Check 1, check 2. Boom. Let's have a look how it looks on your screen. Let me see if I can make that a little bigger. Can we go a little bit bigger there? Can we drag this down just a tad? Yep. Okay. How's that look? Okay. Marveloso. Magnifique. Some jokes in the chat already. Okay, that was a rather frantic start, but we're here now. We're good now. We're okay now. Okay, let's just do the. What have I told you what we're doing? Have I told you what we're talking about? Well, it's in the title and it's in the thumbnail. What we got? We got Tyson Fury. Plus, it was in the intro. We got Tyson Fury pulling in Big Baby Miller. Big Ped Miller with Tyson Wild Boar Meat Fury. Okay, so that's one of the stories. We got the Saudi Arabia apparently interested in Usyk versus Joshua rematch. Part 2. We got Eddie Hearn. We got Devinhaney. Devinhaney going back to the zone. Is he going back to the zone after his top rank excursion? Barry Hearn, Eddie Hearn speaks on it. What we got? We got Burchelt. We got news of Burchelt. We got the latest news from Isaac Cruz. We're supposed to be fighting. Oh, we'll get into that. We might touch on Ryan Garcia. Probably going to touch on Danny Jacobs and his next fight. In the bottom left-hand corner, you got Gervonta Davis and Floyd Mayweather. Okay, so what am I going to do? Oh, yeah. Let's get this thing started. What did I just do? I just did something I didn't want to do. And I'm back on camera yet again. Damn it. Okay, let's do this. Let's get the link in the chat first things first before I start to chat. Okay, so that's in there. Damn, let somebody leave us already. See you later, mate. Okay, so what we're looking at here. Pin that. No chance, mate. On your bike, lad. On your bike. You gotta learn some manners. On your bike. Go on. Go on, Pigeon. On your bike. Come back when you learn some manners. You know what I mean? Raphie's been very lenient with you, but you've taken that for granted. And you've taken advantage of my generosity, and that, shame on you. Trick me once, shame on you. Trick me twice, shame on me. Damn, Raphie was sweating there. I didn't want to get it wrong. Didn't want a viral moment. Okay. So we know what we're talking about. So now let's get into the roll call. Let's say hi to the people who've come on in. All right, who we got? Yes, yes, yes. The bronze plumber up in the building. We got Andre Pennant, Jarrell Miller versus Derek Chisora. Would be fireworks. It would indeed. It would indeed. We're talking about Randy Orton up in the building. How you doing, Randy? How you doing? I hope you're well. Okay. The Leon Figures up in the building. How you doing, Leon? Hope everything's good where you are. In fact, where the hell are you? Where the hell are you? Yo, there's a little exercise. Why don't everybody in the chat write down their geographical location? Raphie wants to get a mental map of where all of you cats are. Come on, put your geographical location up in the chat. Let me get a map. Let me get a map of this shizzle. Okay, the Aaron Daly up in the building. The Philip Carl Roberts. I know he's in Wales. I think. Okay, where we at? The Lisa Bales up in the building. Okay. The Fight Doctor. I know you're from Chi-Town. In the building. Okay. Okay. All right. So we got the Leon Figures, London Town. The Aaron Daly in Brum. By my good self. The Philip Carl Roberts. Hold on a second. We got some identity issues here. Philip Carl Roberts says he's from Wales but can't spell Wales. Come on, what's going on? What's going on, Phil? Needed 2 attempts. Come on, Phil. We need to talk, my friend. We need to talk. Tone round about these areas. Let me have a look. The area. Okay. Malcolm Marcel Brixton man up in the building. Okay. Lisa Bales, where you from, my lady? My fair lady. And Tone comes in nice and early as our first sponsor of the show. Philip Carl Roberts coming up with some excuses now. The L is right next to the K on the keyboard. L is right next to the K. He's trying to bamboozle us now. F-A-C-K-T-S. Facts. New Jersey girl. Okay. Okay, we're good now. What the hell is this? We got the pigeon on a rampage. No pigeon. I'm pretty sure that's the pigeon. No pigeon. Well, let me just make sure. Let me check. Go ahead, Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah, it's me. I'm just trying to.
Oh, it's the pigeon. Pigeon. You've been very bad recently. I gotta put you on the naughty step. For a few weeks. You was already on there for a few weeks, and then you blotted your copybook again, took advantage of the Raphie's kind and generous nature, and you can't do that, my friend. You have to be very respectful up in this particular building. You gotta be respectful. You should know that by now. What can I tell you? You should know that by now. Okay. Okay, so I think we're ready to get into this shiznix. Where are we? Where are we? Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good now. Let's go. Okay, so you already know the big baby Miller, big baby Jarrell Miller. Looks like he's coming back in June. Was it June the 7th? June the 8th? Yeah, I think it was June the 8th. June the 7th, June the 8th. And he's in camp with Tyson Fury. Some people question the sense, if it's sensible or not. Some people question the intelligence behind getting big baby Miller in camp. You know, he's on a PED suspension. So the first poll of the day is, I'm hearing a sound and I can't figure out what the sound is coming from outside. Oh, it's gone now. Okay. This might be a motorbike. Okay, so strange sound. Okay, so Dave Miller talks about losing his home, his wife. He could lose his son because of all that money that he lost, status that he lost. Wife divorced him. Disappointed, shameful. Maybe embarrassed her. Maybe she found him embarrassing. But anyway, he's lost a whole lot of money. He's getting sponsorship now. Remember, he was with Top Rank. Let me check something. Okay, it's good. You remember, it was with Top Rank. Bob Arum disavowed him, said, no, it's finished. We're not going to have anything else to do. We're out of the big baby Miller business. But I put it to you, when he comes back in June, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if it turns out that the contract that he just signed with Top Rank, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if it's still legally, it's still legal. It wouldn't surprise me if the contract that he signed with Top Rank 2 years ago, just before he got busted, just prior to the AJ fight, wouldn't surprise me if that contract is still active, even though Bob disavowed him. So there's a number of things there, a number of questions there that we need to ponder, that we might ask ourselves. The first question I'm putting up in the poll is, well, listen, let me give you some context to this. Obviously, then if Jarrell Big Belly Miller gets popped again, gets popped dirty again, then you'd have to say that would be the end of his career. They'd probably give him 5 years next time. That'd effectively be the end of his career. So he cannot pop dirty again. He's lost millions. He was supposed to be getting something like $7 million against Joshua. Lost all of that. And then some. He's paying for constant, regular drug testing. And that money has to come out of his own pocket. He's been supported by Cohen, one of his promoters. So it's keeping him afloat. Why is he keeping him afloat? Because he strongly believes and suspects that he can make money off Miller when he comes back. I put it to you that Miller can still make millions. Miller can still make millions if he stays clean. So the question for the poll is, will Miller be able to stay clean when he returns? So he's got to stay clean for at least 3 years. Will Miller be able to stay clean for at least 3 years? To stay clean when he returns? Question mark. Yay, nay. Yes, no. Okay. Boom. Boom. So that question is now in the chat. Will Big Baby Miller be able to remain clean, stay clean when he comes back? I'm saying for at least 3 years. In that amount of time, he should be able to get a title shot again, theoretically. Okay. Let's get into this thing. Let's have a look what's going on in the chat. Big Farmer Miller for sure. As long as the rules allow it, let him fight on. If any promoter will trust him to actually be able to get in the ring, I think he's, well, yeah, that's a good point. That's the next point. Because the next point is the mental addiction. The mental addiction. Even if you can function without the shizniks, you still got that mental thought, the mental feeling that, hold on a second, I'm functioning, yeah, but if I was on that special, if I was on the special brew, then I'd be even better. And so there's that mental there's that frame of mind. What is it? What's the best way to say it? The mental frame of mind. That's not the best term, but it's the best I can come up with right now. It's that frame of mind that tells you that however good you are naturally, once you've tasted the special brew and see what it can do for you, multiple different things can make you lose weight. There's potions to make you lose weight, burn fat, not just lose weight, but burn fat. There's potions that make you stronger. GW15. There's potions that give you endurance. EPO. There's potions that aid you, help you retain lean mass, lean tissue. GH, growth hormone, and recover faster. So is a man who's been exposed to all of those things going to be must this pop up, down, pop up, pop off? Is a man who's been exposed to all of those things, all of those compounds, and reap the benefits from their use? Is such a man going to be able to turn his back on all of those magic potions? Is a man going to be able to do that? That's a big question. It's a big ask. Lady Chan up in the building. How do you do? Hope you're well. Let's have a look. Between the AJ and Top Rank contract, he lost over 10 million. He hasn't fought in nearly 4 years. He must be broke or in debt. Yeah, both. How about both? Is he 4 years or 3 years? I'd imagine 3. He's been suspended for 2. I think Miller popped dirty for a comeback fight after he popped for the Joshua fight. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It could be 4 for real. OMG. OMG. Well, he was already signed to Top Rank. He was signed to Top Rank at the time. And then Bob Arum washed his hands of him, disavowed him, said he'd never work with him again. But I put it to you. Let me put the possibility that the Top Rank contract is still valid. It's still legal. How about that? I put it to you that he could come back with Top Rank. I'd actually bet money on that. Not a lot of money, but I bet a couple of shillings on that. Put me in the maybe camp. That's why I didn't put maybe in there. You got to go one way or t'other. Otherwise, everybody'd be in the maybe camp. Tyson Fury bringing in Miller helps Miller more than it helps Tyson. That's Lightyear up in the building. Okay, what we got here? Let's ring the bell. Ring the bell. Much appreciation. Lady Sham becomes the second sponsor of the show. First we had Tone. Now the Lady Chan. Miller should have a lifetime ban. He's not trustworthy and serves no purpose to the sport. In my opinion, I hear that. But you know what? If somebody can make money from somebody in boxing, they're gonna make it. If a promoter can make money from Miller, they're gonna sign him and make it. He's already signed to Top Rank. Theoretically, people will hypothesize and assume that contract is now null and void, but I put it to you, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I put it to you that Top Rank contract might be still active. They just delayed it because he was suspended. When he comes back, he might still be with Top Rank. How's about that? He should be banned for life. But the thing is, the reason why they're not going to ban him for life right about now is because they can still make money out of the fella. Big baby Miller, big belly Miller can still make money out of him. That's why they're going to keep him around. That's my hypothesis. We're going to have to watch, see how that plays out. Okay. Yeah, get them thumbs up, please. If you're enjoying the show, put the thumbs up, press the share button. All the good buttons. And the super chat button is there for your use. Thank you very much. Okay. There's all kind of potions out there. There's all kind of magic potions out there. Cal L up in the building. Hit that salute to the Combat Radio Nation. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the icon for news and notifications. Okay. Okay. So as we move on, I'm going to get to the poll, back to the poll in a second, but it's only just been up 8 minutes. We're going to leave that. Let people vote on that as we move on. And where are we going with this? Adari Pennant writes, Lady Chan, did you know that Mike Tyson is Jamaican? Okay. So let me see where we're going. Okay. Actually, factually, let me do it this way. Okay. Am I going to go there? I don't think so. I think I'm going to keep it international before I go and come back local. I'm going to keep it international. Okay. Do I do that now or do you do that later? I don't know. It's decisions, diddums, decisions. So many ways to go, so many directions. Okay. What is this here? All right. I'm going to go there either. Okay. Well, let me make my choice. I think we're going to have to go with a big one. We're going to have to start with a big one. Makes sense. Let's do this. Okay. Let me share my screen with you. OMG. Where is it? There it is. Can you see what I can see? Yep. Yep. Last week's show or Monday show. Where are we now? Wednesday? Was it Monday? Or was it the week before? When we found out a diary pennant broke the news. Okay. The mad pigeon, I already done told you to calm down, pigeon, relax yourself. You're on the naughty step. You know that. Okay. What the hell? Let's get sharing again. Where is that thing? Where is the thing that I was sharing? Let's bring it up again. Okay. Nope. Yes. Okay. Okay. What's going on here? Any truth to the rumor that Kambosos hasn't signed his part of the contract yet? I was thinking somebody was going to ask me that question. So let's see if I can find that piece. Damn. We're doing this all live. This is live from Dawkins Towers here in Middle Earth, England. Okay, where is it? Where is the wretch? Oh God, can't believe it. I found it that quick. Can't believe it. That's madness. Can't believe I found it. Okay, let's keep that muted. Let's have a look at the screen. Okay, all right. Dang, was that it?
Part of the whole Pacquiao fight, obviously, it's made back to a sparring partner, the SFS. But the fight being in June, no fake signatures. Very close.
Can't believe I found this damn shizzle so soon. Okay, let's get the volume up on this. And hold on, let's drop that down. And let's hear it from Kambosos himself. Hope you can hear it okay.
Major official announcement hasn't come through yet, but we're imminent. It is very close. I'm waiting to see his contract firsthand. I want to see it properly. So he's the beast.
This is jokes. This is some real jokes. Okay, when that thing starts. Okay, let's go.
Official announcement hasn't come through yet, but we're imminent. It is very. Yeah, look, it's not official yet. Obviously, no major official announcement has come through yet, but we're imminent. It is very close. I'm waiting to see his contract firsthand. I want to see it properly. So he's the beast side, so you do as you're told, and we will make sure it looks all good. No fake signatures. And
oh man. OMG. Listen to this cat. Let me take it back and let me get the volume all the way up, because I don't want you to miss a single thing that this cat says. Listen to this cat. Let me get the volume all the way up. I need to bring that down later when I pull it back, but okay.
Yeah, look, it's not official yet. Obviously, no major official announcement has come through yet, but we're imminent. It is very close. I'm waiting to see his contract firsthand. I want to see it properly. So he's the beast side, so you do as you're told, and we will make sure it looks all good. No fake signatures, and then we've got to fight, no problem.
OMG, this cat is something else. He is something else.
Obviously, no major official announcement has come through yet.
So he's saying that no official confirmation has come through yet, but yet it's his people who are doing the deal. Okay. crapola, point of crapola number 1.
But we're imminent. It is very close. I'm waiting to see his contract.
He says he's waiting to see Haney's contract. What the hell is he talking about? What the hell is this guy talking about? It's your side that wrote the damn contract. You were sitting in on it. Your people were sitting in on it. You know what's in the contract, but you're waiting to see his side of the contract. So you haven't signed yet. Okay, let us continue.
Firsthand, I want to see it properly. Because he's the B side, so you do as you're told. And
Devin Haney is the B side, so he will do as he's told. Is this guy for real? Is this guy for real?
we will make sure it looks all good. No fake signatures. And then we got to fight, no problem.
No fake signatures, and then we've got a fight, no problem. Yo, that cat there is a piece of work. A proper piece of work at that. Proper piece of work. Okay, so we're gonna have to. What a piece of work. He's only just won the damn thing the other day. Now he's all hoity-toity. Now he's turned hoity-toity overnight. All pompous overnight. All puffed up like a bullfrog. Just won the damn title overnight. One fight. And look at him. Look at him, y'all. Look at him. Look at him. That was in response to the fight doctor's question. That was in response to, what is the question? What did the question say? Any truth to the rumor that Kambosos has not yet signed the contract? Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, he just confirmed it himself. He ain't signed. Okay, what's going on? Outrageous, I know. He has not signed. Waste man. Kambosos, AOBZ up in the building. Kambosos has become TO. Dang. I got a piece on him too. I got a piece on him too. Let's have a look. The fans created a monster. Kambosos is now a pro boxer in 2022. Let the shenanigans begin. Yeah, I think they're already done. I think that. Hold on, did I turn the damn thing down? Did I sort out my? Okay, I did. Dang, more efficient than I realized. Okay. Okay. Woo. Turned into Golem for his what? What does that mean? Precious. And in comes the lady like, as a matter of fact, rat-tat-tat-tat. Rat-tat-tat-tat. Let me allow the lady Shan to introduce herself.
What up, Raphington? Thanks for having me.
It's the lady
What's
Shan.
up? What's up?
It's the lady Shan up in the building.
Yeah, and I always love kicking back, Raphie, when I can and catch your show. It's usually that we always go live at similar times, but
Yeah.
like when I'm just like, you see, this is like a perfect evening for me. Like, you know, I didn't do my live because I wasn't feeling too well, but just like kicking back in bed and then having like your channel, and it's always that's the best chill out.
Hey.
Always.
Hey.
Always. I appreciate you, Raph.
Hey, hey, I appreciate you too, and I appreciate the appreciation.
Yeah, the appreciation.
Yeah, I pronounced it wrong. I meant to
So,
say
yeah, you done it the
appreciation,
wrong
but it came out wrong. It came out the right way, which is the wrong way.
way. Do you know what, Raphie? See this? See Cambosos? He's a waste man.
Yeah.
See this guy? Yeah, he's a fraud.
Terrible.
It's terrible. Did you tune into my live yesterday, Raphie? And did you see like it going off yesterday?
Yeah. Yeah, I was in there. For I had to get to bed because you finished about 1. I had to get to bed for 12. I think I stayed up till about 12:15. I think
I didn't even.
I heard the madness, all the madness.
I didn't even know you was in there because I had the screen blowed up and I didn't have my other laptop. So I was just randomly because the chat was quite full. So respect for you for coming through. But that guy, like, he's our friend Tony. He went totally apeshit off us telling the facts of, you know, of basically Cambosos like 180ing over, like, he agreed to fight devinhaney in a kind of a verbal agreement and spudded Bill Haney. It was like, yeah, you know, it would make sense. Yeah, we're doing that. Then all of a sudden it changed and he went from devinhaney, I respect him as a champ. Like I said on my live yesterday, then I saw him saying that devinhaney's a Gmail, email, text message champ. I just think this guy, is them, Raphie, tell me, is that designation cursed?
It's more down to modern boxing. It's down to boxing politics. It's down to people wanting to keep a bigger slice of the pie, the biggest slice of the pie possible. It's down to people treating devinhaney like this. Listen, there's 101 different opinions on the devinhaney situation, and I gave mine on Monday, and I'll give it again.
Can you give it again? Because I didn't get to hear
I'm gonna give it loud. Not you sounded clearer just then. Something happened, and you sounded clearer.
Oh, do I sound clear now?
You sound clear now. Yeah, you sound a bit muffled before, but you sound
good now. Yeah, sorry, I had my phone.
Okay, so I'm going to reiterate my position. Everybody's got a position, and this is mine. I know some people get their drawers all up in a twist, all up in a bunch, all up in their batty crease. I understand that. But that's their problem. It's not mine. You're here to hear the opinions of the people and the opinions of the host. And the host is I. He's I and I.
He's I is him.
He's I and I am him.
I and I.
You know what I'm saying? So you're here to hear the opinions of the host. How the hell, riddle me this, how the hell you're going to go to a man's show or a woman's show and then get all up in a twist when they express their opinion? What the hell is that all about? You can disagree.
Yeah.
You can disagree all day and that's cool.
But
you can respectfully disagree and that's cool. But to get your drawers or get your G-string, get your French cut, whatever it is, getting your lace French cut up all in your all up in your batty crease, that's not my problem. That's not my problem. You ought to wear sensible undergarments like my good self.
Boxers.
Wear some Calvin Klein boxers like my good self. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so this is my position.
Yeah, let's hear it.
This is my position. To me, they're treating him like a boy. What does the Raphie mean? Listen, boy.
You're the best.
This is the deal. This is the deal, boy.
Yep.
Now you gonna take this deal, or you can get your ass up out of here.
Raphie, you are the best. Do you know how I know you're a don? Because Lisa, shouts out to our sister Lisa Bales. Like I was watching Malachi's shouts out to Malachi's show just before yours, and
shouts out to Malachi.
I don't like. I said to Lisa, I sent her a voice note, and I said the same thing. I used that like southern terminology, that accent. It sounds slave master vibes. You don't call no boy no boy. Like you understand? You could call him a lad, guy, kid, whatever. You understand? You're using racial undertones.
There's some the term the way I think they treat him is like a boy.
It is like a boy.
As a boy.
Yeah.
Treat him like a boy. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got no say no matter how you. Okay, you've got the rematch, fine. But then you're telling me I must sign for the third fight with Lomachenko. Now the Lomachenko fight is great. The Lomachenko fight is great. It's great that he's got that.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, Lady Shan, you can get married.
Mm-hmm.
You can get married tomorrow, but it's dependent on the circumstances.
Yep. That's what they're. That's
Nobody can come up to you and say, grab you by your wrist and say, yo,
Mm-hmm.
you're getting married tomorrow. Nobody can't do that.
Yeah. But that's
if,
what. Mm-hmm. That's
but
what they're
if
trying
the
to do.
yeah, right. But if the circumstances are to your liking,
Mm-hmm.
then you can do that.
Yeah.
But it's dependent on the circumstances.
Exactly. And what was the quote he said? He said, it has to be, what was the quote? He said, like,
I can play it again. It's only 1 minute. I'll play the whole damn thing again. Hold on.
He said he said a horrible thing, like what he's told or something. He's to do what he's told. I'm livid.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, so nobody talk for the next minute.
Let me mute.
I'm going to have to do some adjustments with certain levels, and I'm going to have to readjust them when he stops talking. So let me just make the adjustments. First start, I got to stop that. That's got to cut out. And then we're good to listen to this cat here. Listen to this cat here.
Yeah, look, it's not official yet. Obviously, no major official announcement has come through yet, but we're imminent. It is very close. I'm waiting to see his contract.
Waiting to see his contract. Okay. Waiting to see his contract. Cool. Carry on.
Track firsthand. I want to see it properly. So he's the B side. So you do.
It's coming up here. It's you. He is the B side. So you do as you're told. Hold on.
Yeah. So he's the B side. So you do as you're told, and we will make sure it looks all good. No fake signatures.
This
guy,
is a piece of work.
This guy, that just gets my blood boiling, because them boy, they're like 5'2", Raphie. Like them boy, come and say that to me. So, knock out your 32 teeth. All of them drop on. I don't care, boxer or no boxer. That is disrespect. How you think that you can talk about me?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Fuck? Do as you're told.
He's the B side. You'll do as you're told. Do as
you're told. And it's trying to say they need to see that Devin-Haney's signature is real. I want the blood. I want this.
They're trying to buoy him all over the park, mate. They're trying to buoy him all over the park.
Oh, but what Devin needs to do, Raphie, sometimes you got to be gully side now. It's too nicey. Like when you go over there and you link him up, like it's like some headbutt things. What? Head to head. Rough him up. Don't talk to me like that. Don't talk about me like that. Because if you're not going to say nothing, you're making the boy think the guy think he could talk about you like that all the time.
Yeah, crazy.
It's disrespect.
It's crazy. And I think that's my issue with it. It's about circumstances. It's the tone. It's the tone. The tone is all wrong. Some people are talking about the tone deaf. Oh, really? You're tone deaf when it's convenient for you to be tone deaf. You know what I'm saying? You might be tone deaf, but I ain't tone deaf. It's the tone. It's the tone. And Andre Pennant,
and when you bring that up, right, people start rolling their eyes and go, oh, you're drawing the race card.
I never even mentioned race once.
Well,
I never mentioned race once. What I'm saying is, yeah, and it's cool. People feel how they feel, but I never raised once, and it's not right to raise, and it's not raise, and it's not necessarily wrong to raise race. It's all about how you feel.
Yeah.
Now, how I feel is this. I heard a cat talking about slave contracts. Why are they always talking about slave? Well, listen, didn't George Michael? Let's put your emotional stuff aside now. Look how smooth and nice Raphie gonna talk to you. Look how smooth and nice Raphie gonna talk to you. Okay, so put your emotional crap aside. I'm talking to the people who said, "Oh, slave contract. Why they always talk?" Well, listen, George Michael came out and said he had a slave contract with Sony. So how come them cats now? How come them cats forget about that? George Michael was ironically, George Michael was a Greek guy.
Yeah,
George Michael was a Greek guy. Yeah, like
Cambosos.
Cambosos, but he's better than Cambosos though.
Yeah.
Nicer. So George Michael, a Greek guy, could pass for white. Talked about the slave contract. So listen to you imbeciles. You see, Raphie got a little bit heated. But to you imbeciles who are so narrow-minded, so short-sighted to think that when someone says slave contract, it's got something to do with race. Let me tell you something. It ain't necessarily so. Take your damn blinkers off.
Yeah.
A slave contract does not necessarily pertain to any race over than another.
That's true.
Raphie breaking down some science in here tonight.
No, that's true. Even Barry Hearn used the and everyone took it out of like context, going, no, because he used it in Dillian White. Barry Hearn was like, we don't do them like them slave contracts anymore.
Let me tell the people something, Lady Chan.
Go on with it.
There've been slaves in different locations of the globes for millennia, of all different shapes, sizes,
and colors,
races, faces,
religions, everything.
Religions. We had slave camps in Europe not long ago. Internment camps in Europe not long ago. And there were white Bosnians or Croatians, something like that.
Bosnians,
the Bosnians.
Yeah, I remember that.
So it's ironic that a lot of these cats who are talking about other people talking about race, they're the ones talking about race the most. And then they're the ones talking about slave contracts and associating the slave contract with a color.
Yeah, always with black. They think it's just
Why is it always gotta be why?
Yeah, because
why are you so blinkered?
Yeah, because they don't know. They haven't got the knowledge of what you just said.
Why are you so short-sighted?
In slavery. With me, with the George Cambosos, I am relating it to a white on black racial undertone, just for that specific.
And that's just one angle. That's one
that's
potential
just that angle, not slave contract though. In general, yeah.
So there's many aspects to these things and many ways to look at the thing.
Exactly.
But people, you content creators who associating the slave contract with black, shame on you. Shame on you. You're short-sighted, you're myopic, you're narrow-minded, and you're blinkered.
Bars. Myopic. That means minuscule, tiny, molecular.
Molecular structure.
Yes.
I had to just hey, people. Articulate. I just had to articulate to some people who they really need the Raphie help.
They do. They're lost anyway. They're lost causes. Just
lost.
Like this.
Lost, living in the past.
Lost, yeah. Hey, boy,
lost, living in the past.
Just remember when man ride us. No, you did that mean you're so lost. Just like a serpent snake on a grass. Again.
Lost.
Yeah.
I'm just now they're gonna please. This is a very important announcement. Please, people. Please don't hate on the Raphie for educating people. Please don't hate on the Raphie for educating people. That's why I was sent. That's why I was sent to you.
Yeah.
That's why I was sent.
That's his mission.
That's my mission. That's why I was sent. So if I don't help you, if I don't educate those that need the education, if I don't help the poorly educated, then I'm
your mission
failing.
Failed. Yeah.
The mission's failed.
Yeah.
I cannot fail. Yeah. I can't go home until the mission is complete.
Failure is not an option.
Failure is not an option. The Raphie was sent to educate, and please don't hate. Because the Raphie educate.
Buzz.
You know what I'm saying? Lady Shan? They always want to shoot Lady Shan. Why do they always want to shoot the messenger?
That's why my mum always says, don't bother come carry message though.
Don't bother
That's
come
why they're
carry
wicked.
message.
Yeah.
Because
That's
they
why
turn
because we
their
get shot
upset.
for it.
They turn their frustrations on the messenger.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why they always give the messenger the fastest horse.
Yeah. You're skewed.
They always give the messenger the fastest horse because they know how people stay.
Hey, the messenger will get run down.
They'll run the
Yeah.
messenger down if he didn't have red rum or sugar or whoever.
Yeah,
Just
them
a giddy
horses
up,
there.
giddy up,
Yeah.
giddy up, giddy up.
Oh, Raphie, you've got my jaws absolutely aching.
Hey, it's
Oh,
not for the
fuck.
first time.
Yeah.
Not for the first
No,
time.
you make me laugh, man. Fucking hell. They ain't ready for you, Raph, man.
They ain't
Chuff.
ready, man.
They ain't
for this.
ready.
That's why I give them in small portions, lady.
I know.
I give them in small. You know, I just spoon feed these cats.
They don't deserve you, Raphie.
Just with a little spoon, though, not the big spoon.
Not the tablespoon. The little spoon.
the little medicine spoon. You know, the little, yeah.
Oh, the little plastic calippo.
The little plastic spoon.
Yeah.
The McDonald's spoon. I just give them with the little McDonald's spoon. You know what I'm saying? For the McFlurry. You know what I'm saying?
That little spoon, Raphie.
That little one. The little one. The little spoon. All right, let me see what people are saying up in here. We've ignored the
They
chat.
probably left us. They probably left us. It's probably just only me and you on the channel.
Me, you, and Lisa Bales. No, they stayed the course. These people can handle it. They've been getting the medicine for a long time.
Yeah.
They've been getting feeding for a long, long time.
Yeah.
What did Tone say that I wanted to address? No, it wasn't Tone. It was a diary pennant. He said something.
We were just talking about Jamaica.
Oh yeah. What did he say? Where is he?
He used to go halfway tree primary school. Yeah.
That's the comment that I was going to address. Yeah, because I walk from halfway tree to Old Harbour.
Yeah, I got family there.
Yeah, walk from halfway tree. We just walked. It was a nice day, and we said, "Why don't we walk from halfway tree to Old Harbour?" So we just had a nice stroll. It's a good few miles, and we just take it nice and easy.
Yeah.
And walk from halfway tree to Old Harbour.
Yeah, shouts out to Dari.
Shout out to Dari. Now let's get into some people's comments.
Yeah.
Shouts
out to Fight Doctor. What's up, Fight Doctor?
Is in here. He's up in the building.
Come on the panel, Fight Doctor. You're free.
What's going on here? Lisa Bell's Philip too many politics and nonsense overshadowing the sport. That's true.
There is.
But
Raphie, can I ask you a question about the sport? So like, all right, we've come from like a generation where when we started watching boxing, there was no social media and we didn't really know about, you know, splits, percentages, purse bids, and you know, and all of this. We didn't really care. We didn't hear much about it as much as we do now. So now that the sport has evolved, whether we like it or not, into a lot of business. The mantra of boxing is more business more than anything else. Just like there's more in music, there's the more music business than music. Do you feel as a content creator that it is still our place? Because I do, that we evolve with the sport and we learn about whether we like it or not, that this is the direction that boxing's going, and we need to know about purse bids, splits, percentages, because when we enter rooms of conversation, we've got to be fully in the know to be able to understand if these things are passed our way or shot out our way. We're supposed to be able to understand it and be able to, you know, hold a conversation with these types of things in boxing. Yeah, percentages, the business side more. Yeah,
we're supposed to know. We're supposed to talk about whatever we want to talk about, whatever aspect of the sport we want to talk about. As a content creator, you should feel free to talk about it. So long as you're cross-referencing what you're saying with data, with articles, and then you know you're building your house on a solid foundation. You're not if you're not relying on any data or articles or information from reliable sources. If you're not doing that, then you're building a house on sand. If you are doing that, then you're building your house on solid foundation.
Solid foundation, yeah. So, so do you think it's?
I think it's appropriate that the content creators speaks on whatever area of the game they
Yeah.
wish to speak on. Some content creators, one of the
So,
things,
yeah, like
one of the
Manny
things,
doesn't like it. Yeah, as
who?
well. Mal.
Who?
Oh, sorry, Coach Malachi. I call him.
Okay, well, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's for him.
Yeah,
That's for him not to like it. So he
Yeah.
will speak on that which he likes.
yeah,
But then the next person will like something that he don't like, and they'll talk
Yeah.
about that.
yeah.
And then the next person, and then the next person, and the next, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you pick your niche. You
Yeah.
pick the area that you're comfortable talking on, and the next man, the next woman will pick the area or areas that they feel comfortable talking on. And I say there's no holds barred, there's no area barred. You talk about whatever you've researched and then want to talk about. That's my position.
Great
You know what
stuff.
I mean?
Thank you for that. Because I do talk about a lot about percentages and purse splits and that, because it's about what's happening in boxing today. And
Yeah.
I'm the type of person, I don't know if you know about star signs, I'm a Virgo, so we're very analytical and we like data and stats, and it's something that I'd rather, whether I'm not that interested in it, I'd never want to enter a room or a place of conversation that I'm bamboozled or don't get.
Ill-equipped.
Yeah, I need to be fully locked and loaded.
Right.
So do you understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
this is what, so and especially as a content creator, and we might go to some like a boxing event, or you never know, you might transcend YouTube and work a job at Sky or whatever. You need to be able to know these types of jargon.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. The more you know, the better it is.
Yeah. So
The more you know, the better it is.
Yeah.
But one thing I'll say is that what I found from experience on these YouTube streets is you do whatever you want to do.
Correct.
Really and truly, and you can't put too much emphasis on anybody else's position or what anybody else says. I'll give you a perfect example. One year, many years ago, the Raphie was going to bet on a Grand National. He'd seen an article in the newspaper. He said, bet on this horse, and Raphie was going to bet on that horse, going to put a nice little bundle on it. And spoke to somebody else who always bets, and he said, nah, don't bet on that horse. Bet on the other horse. So I said, oh, okay. So I bet on the other horse. And the other horse lost, and the one I was going to bet on won.
Always goes your gut, your owner thing.
That's an example of listening to somebody else, putting somebody else's feelings, thoughts, or opinion over yours.
Yeah.
It's a mistake.
Yeah.
It's a mistake. You have to follow the route that you believe to be true to you.
Yeah.
I've learned that from experience many times, more than once.
Yeah. Go with your, even if you would have went with your initial choice and still lost, at least that was you that made that conscious decision to do that.
I feel more comfortable with that.
Yeah, than someone making you change your tune.
And your mind.
Yeah. So no, I get it. It's just something that I don't mind stats and data. It's not a problem for me. It's just something that I don't mind doing. I don't mind discussing and breaking it down to like the audience that like subscribe to us, or me or you or whatever, or us. You know what I mean? It's just something I don't mind doing.
100%, 100%. But I just want to leave the people, with this little clip here. I mean, I got something more to talk about, but I want to leave this topic rather.
Yeah, let's go.
Little clip here. Gotta stop the music again. Like so. And then I gotta pump up the master volume again, because their volume is low, and just give it to you like this.
It's very close. Official announcement has come through yet, but we're imminent. It is very close. I'm waiting to see his contract firsthand. I want to see it properly, because he's the B-side. So you do as you're told, and we will make sure it looks all good. No fake signatures. And
I can't listen to this cat.
I can't. It gets me. Yeah, that's where that man. Yeah, that just makes me livid. Just so when I hear "do as you're told," it's just like I'd love to meet him. I know I'm going to meet him at some event. At some point, I will. I'm going to give him a good old piece of my mind, mate.
OMG. Okay, so we come out of that. We're going to bring the volumes, get the volumes back where they're supposed to be. Get the.
Are you playing something again? Because I'm mute when you're going to play it. He plays.
No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you when. I'll
Okay.
tell you when. I'll give you full warning. I just queued something up. Just
Cool, yeah.
queued something up. Okay. So always follow your basic instincts. 100%. 100%. Okay. So where are we going next?
What's our next topic?
Where are we going next? People are stupefied. They're sitting there. They're probably just replaying the area when Raphie broke it all down. They're just replaying that. They're stupefied. They're sitting up. They're looking at the light bulb. They're saying, "OMG! I never looked at it like that before." Raphie just broke it down to the slightest molecule.
He enlightened us.
Oh my gosh! They're just lying
You
there.
should cut that piece out if you can.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
And then repost it. Yeah.
I'm gonna clip that, definitely.
Yeah, just that clip,
Because there's a lot of people out there who need that information.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it will help their minds, help them to recalibrate. Sometimes, to recalibrate.
Yeah, you need recalibration. Yeah,
you need to recalibrate. You need that little screwdriver. You know that recalibration screwdriver? You just need that little recalibration screwdriver just to recalibrate. Reset the thing.
Man.
You might even have to take the batteries out. Might just have to take the batteries
out. To recalibrate, reset it up and put them back in, plug in.
Reset them back and plug it back in.
Yeah.
Reset it and plug it back in. You know what I mean?
Rough, we've turned it into the Yardie show.
Yeah, but I'm trying not to.
It's me. I'm a bad influence, Raphie.
I'm being good. No, I'll keep it. I'll steer the ship. Don't worry. I will steer the ship. Captain. I got my hand on the rudder.
All right, Captain.
I got my hand on the rudder.
Raphie, why does that sound cheeky?
It just does, because I said it. That's why. Hey, just so people know. Where can't you see both of my hands at the same time? You see the technology's trying to do me over. The technology's trying to do me over. I can't see both hands at the same time.
That hollow man.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So there's something that the poll.
I already voted on it. I said was it the Will Smith thing?
I don't know.
Or was it the light weight tick? What was the poll at?
Will Miller be able to stay clean when he returns?
I put no. It was like 71% when I did no.
It is 71%. Will Miller be able to stay clean when he returns? 71% of respondents said no. 71% of respondents said no, and 29% of respondents said yes. Well, that's going to be a bad look for Miller because he's lost millions. He's probably millions in the hole. So he's going to need to make millions just to be on a level.
Because he's Miller Lite right now.
You know what I mean? Because he's Miller Lite. He's Miller Lite right now. You know what I mean? So that's 71% of people don't think Miller will be able to keep it on the straight and narrow. Well, I tell you what, he's going to end up in the poorhouse.
He's going to still be doing security for Floyd.
He's going to be doing security for Floyd.
Yeah, he does. He was doing security for Floyd not too long. Remember when Floyd got the hat taken off?
He was there doing security. I saw him. And then, I thought, what's he doing there? Obviously, and then it later comes out he's working for Floyd. He's working for Floyd.
I thought, what's he doing there?
He's going to be doing security at Spearmint Rhino soon if he's not careful.
Yeah, it's just, it's all discombobulated, isn't it? I don't know, but I don't really care about him, Raph. You've got more leniency on him than me. I think he should be banned.
Well, I'm a bit more lenient.
He did it twice back to back, Raphie, and it's multiple at one. Like, it's not even just like one steroid. It's like up to 4, like
he's
twice.
He's out of order.
He needs to move, man.
It's totally out of order.
Yeah.
So what we're saying now, let me have a look. Where we going? There's so many options, so many. Oh, I know how I'll decide. I'll go where I've kept my little folder. Where is it?
I wish I was as organized as you lot.
My little folder of ideas.
Like yeah. Miscellaneous. Miscellaneous. That just means anything.
Anything can go on.
Yeah.
Anything can go on.
Yeah.
Okay, and I found it. And I don't even know, because I really feel like I've done the show now. It's 1 minute. I feel like we've hit the high already. I feel like we've already hit the high. So now I'm just kind of coming down. This is just the come down now.
We're just coasting now, yeah.
We're just coming down gradually.
Right.
We've already reached the highs.
We're gonna land.
I've reached the plateau. We've actually come to the climax of the show already, and now we're just coming down.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying? Now we're just coming down gently. Yeah, it's there. It's there. But I'm not as excited as I was about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, because I see Fight Doctor say Joshua Usyk too. You want us to talk about that, Fight Doctor? Because you're going to call us the Joshua cheerleading contingency.
He's going to talk some kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Spell facts wrong. Then he's going to spell facts wrong.
Yeah. You always get him on that, Raphie.
But, he's a part of the show. The Fight Doctor is a friend of the show. He's a friend of the show now. So I take the Mickey. He takes the Mickey out to me. I take the Mickey out to him, but he's a friend of the show.
Yeah, I know. Me and Fight Doctor go back a long way. You see our relationship. I do like Fight Doctor, but we're just like when we butt heads, we just.
You like oil and water.
Yeah, we like oil and water. But he knows when to leave me alone, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
That's all right. But he's always welcome on my. He come on my panel the other day. Fight Doctor, you're always welcome to come over on the other side onto my panel as well.
On the other side.
On the other side. So Joshua v Usyk, should it take place in England instead of the Middle East? I think, right, we can look at it two different standpoints, Raphie. So let's look at it as if you was Joshua or Usyk.
Yeah.
As a businessman, you could still look at it in two stances as well. As a businessman and you as a fighter, you may want to go where the most money is, but then also you may be a bit like, I'm a bit patriotic to my and I'm loyal to my fans, and I want to just do it where I'm from in the UK. So you can look at it in both ways. It's both neutral territory for both of the guys, even though Joshua's already fought there. It depends what their goal is. If they want the money, go to Saudi. If they want to do it in the UK, there's still some money. Go do it in the UK. I don't really care, to be honest.
And to be honest with you, that was the wrong article.
That was it. I went fully in. I went fully in.
You was already fully in, and I thought, okay, let her go. Let her go. Let her go. She'll come back when she's ready. Let her go. And then in the meantime, I found the right article that I was.
And I thought I was making some sick points, you know. I thought I was making sick points.
Oh my gosh.
Shame.
So Saudi Arabia under discussion for Joshua versus Usyk 2 rematch.
What do you think, Raph?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I really don't care because I just reached the climax 15 minutes ago, and I'm just happy. I'm just satisfied.
You just landed real quick.
I'm just kind of
you can just do the snap answers, like you don't care really.
I don't really give a rat's ass at this precise moment. When I selected it as a topic, I did give a rat's ass, but now it's not then.
Yeah, it's anticlimactical.
It's like I don't give a rat's ass today.
All right,
I don't give a rat's ass today.
Fun show. This was a good fun one. We barely spoke boxing, to be honest.
But sometimes you have to speak about.
We went in and out. Yeah,
all right,
that's what's fun about it.
All right, let me. You see, this is how it is with me.
Yeah.
This is how it is with me because sometimes it's not boxing, but it's about mindset.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And mindset and mentality.
Yeah, that's right.
And if your mindset is off and your mentality is off, then what you're saying is probably off as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you're saying is probably off as well.
Yeah.
That's why it was so important to talk about the mindset of certain characters who probably mean well. They probably mean well.
Yeah, correct.
But there's certain factors which they're not. There's certain factors which they're not bearing in mind, and that just throws them off course.
Yeah. So
all you need to be is 1% off course, 1 degree off course.
And you're 1 degree even.
And then you keep on going 1 degree out, 1 degree out, and by the time you reach your journey's end, you're way out.
You're way out. Yeah, that is correct.
You're way out.
That is fucking correct. I mean, sorry, that is bloody correct.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's important to speak on sometimes the philosophy.
No, I'm with it though. That's what I'm literally with it. Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
like sometimes not always talking about boxing, even on a boxing channel.
Well, listen.
In and out of it.
Well,
Yeah.
listen, here's the thing. When I started, what was it, 4 years ago or something like that? When this channel started, I had people coming around trying to tell me how I should do my shit. No, you don't want to do it like that. You want to do it like this. You don't want to do it like this. You want to do it like that. And you know what I found? I found that the way I should do it is the way I want to do it.
Exactly. That's why we sub to you, because we like the way that you do it.
Yeah. So if I want to come on here one night and talk about gardening,
Yeah,
I'm gonna come on here and talk about gardening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how it goes, mate.
And if I want to come in here and talk about
like it though.
Whatever I want to talk about, that's exactly what I'm going to talk about. Whatever I want to talk about, I can't be limited by who.
Yeah.
Who's going to limit me?
Yeah, that's what YouTube makes you. Your audience can sometimes make you feel like you have to, like, we do supply our audience, but at the end of the day, there's options in it. And if there's something that we're talking about and you may not like, if Raphie's talking about gardening, you just tune out and go somewhere else. That's why we've got choices. Don't let anyone limit you to it. Why go on ERF?
Well, Eric is up in the building. How you doing, my friend? How you doing? But you
Raphie, I'm your co-host today. I feel like I'm. Aren't I?
Yeah. You're like my co-host today. You're like my co-host today. You're auditioning.
I like it.
Isn't she doing well? Isn't she doing well, folks? Didn't she do well? What was Bruce Forsyth's Bruce Forsyth's catchphrase? Didn't he have something like didn't she do well or something like I can't remember his catchphrase, but I'm trying to do Brucey and I can't remember it.
Oh my God, I forgot he died, didn't he?
Yeah, he must have died by now. He'd probably be 100 if he didn't. He'd be 100 if he didn't.
I think he was about 90. Brucey. What was his catchphrase? He had that catchphrase that he would say.
Didn't she?
No, it weren't that, Raphie.
Wasn't it?
That.
It's nice to see you. To see you. Nice. Yeah, I was getting it confused. I was getting it confused.
Rest in peace, Brucey, man.
Rest in peace, Brucey. But let me see if there's anything else that I really want to touch on. There's a bunch of things I could touch on, but I ain't gonna do it because I'm happy.
Yeah, we
ain't gonna do it because I'm happy. Short and sweet, 1 hour 22 minutes, and I had a lot of fun. And I like to end on a high. When I'm on a high, when I'm on the low, yo.
When I'm on the high, when I'm on the low.
I like to end on a high. I don't like to end on a low. I like to end on a high.
Yeah.
I don't like to end on the low.
Take your forward and cut.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Plus it's 11:36 and I'm invigorated. It's been fun having you, Lady Shan. Lady Shan.
Thank you so much for having me, Raph.
Please, good to have you. It's been good having you as a co-host today. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And Lady Shan, you already know she's got her own channel for sure. So for sure, go check her out. Not when I'm on, mind you. Not when I'm on.
Yeah, it's a playback gang. It's playback gang for one of us. I don't mind.
Yeah, 100%. But Lady Shan, great having you. And please
give
the people your final words.
The final words is George Kambosos. Watch when you land in England.
Yeah,
that's it. I'm going to show you about what the correct way is to move, because I don't see like Eddie Hearn or these promoters like trying to nip this shit in the bud. It's like they don't notice it, and these are their fighters. So Eddie watches everything, and at the end of the day, even if George Kambosos isn't your fighter, and in the next encounter that you have with George Kambosos, Eddie, like as a man on man or someone, pull him to a side and say, do you know what, that type of tone and that type of verbiage and vocab is not acceptable in this circumstance. So please cut it out. And if he proceeds and still continues to do so, then there has to be some kind of public reprimand and disrespect, and say like when he's doing like say an IFL interview and he tries to drop that type of wordage or verbiage again, Eddie has to cut in and say I already told you that's not acceptable vocabulary. It's not acceptable in these circumstances. If you don't proceed with caution, and I've warned you privately, then I will have to like pull you up publicly. Then you won't ever do it ever again. But it has to be addressed, these types of things. That's
I
it.
hear
But
that.
thanks for having me, Raphie, so much.
Hey,
I've had a load of fun. Load of fun.
load of
Make me
fun.
feel well.
Well, it's the Raphie effect. It's the Raphie
Yeah.
effect. OMG. That was the lady Shan giving up her time freely to share with you and I and you and I and I. All of us. Time flew by. I just feel some shows you do, and you just feel nice and light, and it just flies by. And this has been one of those shows. It was flying by. Lady Shan dropped in. We went to her. Thought, okay, let's take this to a high altitude, and we went up there. And so a big shout out to the Lady Shan. She's got her own channel for sure. Drop in, say hi. Raphie sent you. Okay. And the sponsors of the show were Lady Shan, Big Baby Miller, should be banned for life. We were talking about that earlier on. If you didn't get here earlier on, then that's no problem. I'll just rewind. Okay. Another super chat from the Lady Shan. Miller should have a lifetime ban. He's not trustworthy and serves no purpose to the sport. In my humble opinion, says the Lady Shan. Where are we? Of course. And the first sponsor of the show tonight was the Tone in the building. That's a Lady Shan expression. Just borrowed it. Okay. Where are we now? Most definitely great fun. Great fun had by you and I. And I. Okay. The Lady Shan says, great live stream as per usual. And you know, it's just business. What does it call it? Business as usual over here at the Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. What we're looking at. Oh, yes. Don't forget about that. Okay. So we talked about a couple things. Hope you enjoyed it half as much as I enjoyed it. If you did, then you really had a good time. Okay. So it's the Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. It's the like. It's the subscribe. It's the comments. It's the shares. And it is the hitting the bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. And don't forget about the live shows. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Look out for further live shows. Check out the videos. And remember, sharing is caring. In the meantime, nothing left for me to say other than blessed.